What's going on, guys? Matt here with T&M Product Reviews, coming back at you with another review. I've been going for a little bit, but we're back. We're going to make some new videos, got some new products to go over here. Today we're going to be looking at some more Olight products, and in this case we're going to be looking at the new Warrior Mini 2. So this is the replacement for the original Warrior Mini, which we already did a review on. This light here I still carry every day. Not this exact one, I have a black one, but you know, this is my EDC light for work. I don't think I'll ever change it. But this is the upgraded version. It comes with some new features to help alleviate some problems that came up during the Warrior Mini 2. I'm sure everybody remembers the pockets lighting on fire from this one. So let's jump into it here for the Warrior Mini 2. So what you're looking at for this light, get you a good picture here, is an IPX8 light. Your overall length is going to be 4.65 inches. Your weight is going to be 5.1 ounces. So weight wise it is a little heavier, but obviously if you look, it is a tad bit longer as well. I kind of have my light in a weird spot, but you can see it is a little longer there in length, and that's going to make a little difference in your carry. Obviously you need a tad bit deeper pocket. This here would feel, I lose this thing in my pocket, honestly, in my work pants, but this one here I would know. It's a dramatic difference, even though it's only half an inch. Diameter at the head is 0.98 inches. And it's going to be running on that 3500 milliamp hour 3.6 volt 18650 battery. So just like the regular Warrior Mini. Come on, camera, there we go. You have that 18650 in there, so still got the same power as the original. Takes the same light as a few different lights that I have. Put the battery in upside down, that's all right. As for the LED, it's running a high performance 6,000 to 7,000 Kelvin LED. And just like the Warrior Mini, the original, it has the side switch with the indicator light on it there, as well as the tail cap switch, so you can activate it from the tail switch as well. Charges off the MCC3 charger, so it does have the magnetic charging capability. And the difference here between the two is where the lumens actually comes into play, as well as some of the run times. So for your modes, you have a total of 5 on the new Warrior Mini, 5 on the original as well. But your overall lumen between the two, you're looking at 1750 lumens on the Warrior Mini 2 and 1500 lumens on the original. So you get an extra 250 lumens on that turbo mode from the Warrior Mini 2. Your distance for the Warrior Mini 2 is going to be 722 feet or 220 meters. That's how far that beam's going to reach out. The original one, 623 for feet and 190 for meters. So you're getting a little bit further distance as well. Candela is upgraded as well here too, with 12,300 on the Warrior Mini 2 and 9,025 on the original. Now, one of the things, as I mentioned, that the Warrior Mini was popular for was catching pockets on fire. And I thought I brought down one of my silicone caps, but what Olight did is they released a silicone cap to go over the back of the tail switch so that there was no contact here between the metal points. And I don't have anything. Here we go. So pretty much that way, when it's in your pocket, nothing can stick to it. And there it is. Just turned it on. And let me see if I can do that again. So if you touch these points just right, it's not going to do it again, but that's okay. This thing will actually turn on in your pocket. So if you have a nail or a screw or something, if you're working in the shop, an Allen wrench, there is the possibility of actually grounding this thing out and getting it to turn on. So they released the silicone cap to prevent that from happening. Prevents metal shavings, things like that, to get into that magnetic charger. So what they did on the Warrior Mini 2, just like, and I believe the Pirin series has, the full-size Pirin has this. If you look closely inside the lens here, they actually added in a proximity sensor. So what that'll actually do, and hopefully it'll show on camera here, as you get it close to an object, you can see it drops down one mode there. And if it's up against that object for more than a minute, the light will actually shut off after 1 minute. So it prevents the light from heating up. So if you have it on full-blown turbo, and as you can see right there, the proximity sensor kicks in. So yes, it's still on high, but after a minute, that'll shut down. It'll prevent the lens from melting, as well as prevent your pockets from catching fire. I never personally had that problem. I did have this activate once or twice, but this thing is so bright. Even just the original, I'm still trying to get that. There it is. Whoop, there it was. Turned on for a split second. I have had it activate once or twice in my pocket, but it's so bright that, you know, that shining out of your pocket's pretty visible to me. So modes on the Warrior Mini 2. So your first mode is moonlight. So if you press and hold the power button down, you get this very, very light mode. It says 1 lumen. It runs for 45 days, which is insane. With all the lights off, yes, that is extremely useful. I mean, 1 lumen is not bright at all. I'm not going to say it's extremely bright, because it's not. But in a situation where you need a light and you need it to last, you know, you're without power, something like that, this will let you see around at least a little bit in the dark. Especially if your night vision is already acclimated, or not even, this will help you at least see some basics real close. So 45 days is a huge improvement, because the original Warrior Mini was 1 lumen for 5 days. So we added 40 days to the runtime on the new Warrior Mini 2. So with it on, press and hold the power button down, and it switches to mode 2, which is low. That is 15 lumens. It's going to run for 64 hours. Next step up is 120 lumens. That is going to run for 19 hours. Then you go to high. Your high mode is going to be 500 lumens. That's going to run for 218 minutes. Then it's going to step down to 200 lumens for 55 minutes. And then obviously the double tap, and you get your turbo, or the full press on the tail cap, and you get your turbo, which is 1750 lumens. It's going to run for 4 minutes. Then it steps down to 500 lumens for 206 minutes, and it steps down one more time to 200 lumens, and that'll finish out for 40 minutes. Your tail cap half press will be your medium, or I'm sorry, your high. Let me make sure of that. No, it is. It's medium. So your half press on the tail cap is medium. So that'll get you your 120 lumens. And then a full press puts it into turbo mode at the 1750 lumens. Color-wise, this is one complaint that I did have. Desert tan obviously has a different meaning to everybody, but most of Olight's desert tans previously have been in this color here, and the new one, as you can see, has changed in color. Probably my only complaint, because this is kind of an oddball now to my collection. The desert tan ones were kind of the lights I was collecting. I love the color, and they really kind of, they dropped the ball on this one, but it's okay. It's still the newest light in the Warrior series, and it's still classified as desert tan through them. So it has been added to the collection here. Color wise, you have an option of black, the desert tan, mountain sky, and then the titanium elements, which are the earth, air, fire, and water. They are titanium, and they have the titanium itself. So just your basic titanium is one of them. So if you like the just machine titanium look, that's one of the elements. Price wise, $139.95 for the Warrior Mini 2. So right up there with just about every other light in that category. And what I mean by category is brightness as well as runtime. Definitely a nice improvement though on the original Warrior Mini. I still like this one. Like I said, I carry it every day to work. This is my EDC at the jail. But if I had this one in black, I would probably switch over eventually. Another change that they made to it, so obviously the original Warrior Mini had a pocket clip on it. The new one does as well. But then if you notice down here, they put a little key ring on that is, you can kind of spin it the whole way around the light. And they gave you a little ring. It was like a D-clip almost, or a carabiner. I don't have it down here. It's actually upstairs on my shelf, but you can attach that there too as like kind of like a finger hold. So that way if you let go, you won't drop it. Just another thing they added to it. If I was to carry this, honestly, I'd just probably take that clip off. I'm not going to keep that key ring because it doesn't lay flat. I'm not going to keep that on it. But that is the new Warrior Mini 2 from Olight. Guys, don't forget, like, subscribe to the channel. We got new content getting ready to start here. Leave a comment in the comment section below of anything you'd like to see. If I can get my hands on it, definitely will do a review on it. And stick around, we got some more Olight content coming up. Got some new products that they just released and some new stuff that I just acquired. So later.